Okay, so we're gonna do the trade breakdown for you. Um, we're going to start by looking at GBP USD, and first thing I check is market structure on the 1 hour, right? So I start my analysis based off. Okay, sorry, let's start over. So I start my analysis on the 1 hour, right? And normally I come to the market to check for structure first thing. For I trade purely price action, and it's all about training the eye to see structure. Now, all of us understand market lows and market highs. So once we see the pattern, we identify the direction. We get our direction from the pattern. But you'll see with me, I analyze on the 1 hour, and once I see a kind of a break of structure on the 1 hour, that's the direction that I will follow always. So when we came to the market, like I said, we saw a strong bearish momentum, right? Like we can see that price is making lower lows and lower highs from here. It's just showing us that there is quite some bearish, long bearish momentum in the market. So sellers are more in control in this market. But when you come to the market, you should not only just look at the overall structure, but you also should, yes, you need to understand overall structure because it influences. We are day traders, so we're looking for moves and opportunities to trade and make use of that small movements in the market. So there was 4 o'clock in the morning, let's just move forward. When I saw that the support was being respected right here, price is rejecting off the support. As you can see how these wicks are rejecting off, regardless of the fact that we came from a downtrend, we came from bearish momentum. This 1 hour candle was strong confirmation for me that it broke two highs here. This was the first high that was broken here, right here, and then it also took out the second high right there. So we have two areas where price has just decided it's going to break through, right? And I paid attention to that, and I told the guys, look, I'm looking for entries on these two highs, right? So price could come back to this area, could either come back here, and that is where I want to enter and take it all the way up, but my direction is bullish. Or what price could do is, we don't always know, so price could come back to this area and retest the previous high, because that is this market structure. That is normally how price move. Now, once we saw on the 1 hour this kind of break of structure here, right, I went over to my 15-minute, because 1 hour is only for analysis, understanding structure and getting your direction. Once you have your direction, I move over to my 15-minute. Now look at this powerful bullish 15-minute candle right here. This candle took out previous structure, right? It's breaking structure to the upside, so it's clear indication that we want to move in a bullish direction. So now I was waiting for a kind of a pullback before I was gonna enter. Once I see a pullback to the first zone right here, and it rejects off that zone, I pay attention to the rejection. If I see rejection, then that's where I'm going to enter. But if I don't see any rejection if price comes, break this, come right through, then this will be our first break, will be our entry point. This is where we will enter when we see but we need to see a rejection of that as well. So, right, and then this is what happened. Let's just move forward. Right. So just check what happened at this moment. Now you see price broke through. Okay, but we normally enter on a 5-minute, right? So when price broke through like this, I was watching price with an eagle's eye, because my thinking was if price come back and tap into this zone right here, then we take it all the way up. We want us to be in alignment with your left structure here. This is a high, so let's have our structure right there, and we waited for price to basically touch our zone, and that's where we're gonna end, because now it's also creating all this liquidity. As you can see, it's coming all the way down. It's creating liquidity for us to get into the move, and get a nice 1:3 risk reward ratio. So let's check what price did, and it came down more. Look at that candle. Okay, so now we just wanted to, that was our entry. When I started seeing price rejecting off the zone like that, one candle, I said let's enter. So our entry was here at 24510, 1.24510, and our profit target was 24,800, right? It was TP1, and then my stop loss was around 24,350, right here below. And look at this. So when we saw when we saw that, I entered. We were in the trade, right? And there we go. And and price took off, right? And price took off. And that is how we made 10,000. And as you can see, my TP1 was hit. When my TP1 was hit, I got out and I took my